Hi friends, and thanks for coming for another lesson. So today we're learning about tree animals in North America. Do you guys remember North America? I just thought it'd be nice to show you since we're talking about North America, we're talking about animals and trees. I thought it would be nice if we can go over our continents, okay? So North America is this continent right here. And we can sing our continent songs so you can remember all of our continents, okay? Ready? North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. These are the continents. These are the continents. 7 continents around our world. Yay! So we've done our continent song, and I wanted to show you another picture because North America is such a wonderful continent. I thought it'd be nice to show you what the continent looks like up close. Okay, so this is the continent of North America, but it's been broken into countries, and we have the largest country, which is Canada, and then the next largest country is United States of America, and then the next largest is Mexico. So I just wanted to go over that with you. That's North America. We're studying tree animals in North America. So who lives in the trees? And why? Why are animals choosing to live in trees? We're going to take a look, okay? So there's North America. So we're wondering why do animals decide to live in trees? Oh, there's a little cave at the bottom of a tree. Do you guys see? So a lot of times trees will provide a nice shelter for animals. See, so if you make it like this, right? Just like a shelter, just like your home, right? So trees are kind of nice because they can have that little enclosure and then the animals can go inside. So that's one of the reasons why animals choose trees to live in. Another thing about trees is that they're very strong and sturdy, which means they're solidly built. They grow that way. Just like you're probably strong and sturdy too if you show your muscles. So that's what these trees are. They're very sturdy so they can hold the animals in them, even when they climb and all those things. So it's kind of fun. And then the last reason you might want to live in a tree is it's kind of tucked away. I don't know if you can see the animal that's hiding underneath the wood logs over there, underneath the tree. It's a black bear. A black bear. It kind of looks like maybe a doggy or a puppy, but it's a bear. And there are lots of animals that live under the trees that build little covered areas because it kind of is tucked away and then you can't really see them at all. So it's another way of protecting themselves. So yeah, so kind of hidden, sturdy shelters. That's what trees are for a lot of these animals. So we're going to go through them. So animals that live in trees. Let's look, okay? So the first one is birds. Yep, that's a hummingbird. And then birds too, they live in trees. Let's look at another one. That's a squirrel, yes. And a squirrel's a kind of mammal, and mammals also live in trees. So we're gonna look at a couple of these in each category. And that's the ladybug, and it's an insect. An insect they also live in trees. So we're going to go through each one: birds, mammals, and insects, and just look at a couple so that we can remember about animals, and then also learn that some animals live in trees. It's pretty fun. All right, let's start with birds. So the first bird I want to show you, very excited about, it's a great North American bird, and especially for the United States of America, it's called a bald eagle. Can you say bald eagle? Bald eagle. And it's a beautiful bird. It's actually the bird of our nation, bird of our country. So it's our national bird, and it's the bald eagle, and it lives in trees, and it has these big beautiful nests in the trees, and they live up in Alaska, and where it's very cold, that's where they live. But they live in the trees. Oh, who's that? It's an owl. And look, he's tucked in his little tree. See how it's kind of like a shelter, probably a place to keep warm and safe. And so that's where the owl lives, right? And then this one is the hummingbird. The hummingbird also finds its way to the trees and stays there, especially during the winter, to stay warm and safe. So let's look at our next animals, which are mammals. Mammals, that's like us. We're mammals. And we have warm blood. And but these mammals that, well, don't have fur and things. We don't have fur like that. We're humans, right? But we're going to look at other mammals that live in trees, okay? Oh, there's one. Which one is that? The black bear. There's many kinds of bears, but this is the black bear. And he's up high in the tree now. And they can climb the trees and they live inside them, or they live in like underneath the tree. They also can make their home there. And that is a squirrel, And squirrels, of course, they also live in the holes in trees and hollowed out logs and things. And they store their acorns in there. And so, yeah, there's a squirrel. And then this one is you know what that is? It's a skunk, and skunk live more in the hollowed logs, just like this. See how this tree has sort of tipped over and they live inside? That's more where they like to live, or kind of like underground, but they still like trees and they like to go in them. And because trees they fall in the forest, they have a little bit of shelter there too. So I thought that was kind of neat to show. All right, so let's look at our last category, which are insects. And insects are like this insect right here. It looks like a butterfly, but it is a moth, So there it is, the moth. Oh, it's beautiful. And then another insect are ants. There they are, ants. Ants also live in trees. So that's another popular insect that you might know that lives in the trees. And the last one is our ladybug, yes. And they also live in the trees and they hibernate there, which means that they go to sleep there for the winter. So anyway, thank you so much for learning about all of these wonderful animals that live in the trees and learning about North America with me. These are all North American animals and they all live in the forests. And North America has beautiful forests. So we have lots of animals. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to the lesson today. And I will see you guys next time for another lesson. I hope you have a great day. Bye.